goldfish. Okay, that's it. Okay, to be honest, there's a lot of things to know about the goldfish. Like, for example, they were never gold at first, or black. This is how it actually looks like. It's not gold, it's sometimes brown, sometimes silver. Kind of boring most of the time. And if it wasn't for domestication for food in China, we wouldn't get this. It started off with a few mutations here and there. Like, it looked a little pretty, or the fins started looking a little long. They started breeding them selectively. And then you get these guys. Color mutations have been found in goldfish since 200-ish AD. And since then, there's so many varieties, nobody can keep up. And here are just a sample of the varieties that you can get just from this store.
Jumbo orandas. Down here we have Chinese ranchus, and all the way behind here we have high-fin ryukins, and then some fat ryukins, and then all the way behind here you have red lion heads, and up there regular orandas, and down there the shabunkins, and down there the white red orandas, and then over here this is a hokin, and these are just more red lion heads, and up here there's a ryukin and more red capped, or not lion heads, they're just red capped orandas, and down here baby tanchos, more red capped orandas, just red orandas, and then they're black telescope eye goldfish, and there's more.
From the original species Carassius auratus to all this. But if I were to tell anybody how to choose their goldfish, I would say there's the fat, chunky stomach boys and the very sleek long boys. If you see a body shape that's really much very sleek and very straight, that's your long boy. And if you want a goldfish with a really short body and a little tiny tail, that's the chonker. To tell whether a goldfish is a male or a female is not immediately seen. You have to take their fin and then kind of like rub it a little bit. If it's rough, it's a male. If it's smooth, it's a female. Sometimes, if you feel the cheek on the side of a goldfish, it's also a little bit rough, that would be a male. Another way to tell through the characteristics and the mannerisms of the fish at the store itself is that if there is a fish going to a female and just rubbing around in the back of the tail, that's definitely a male chasing another female. Every goldfish is an individual, but to be safe, I would only go for a male only or female only, unless you want to wake up all of a sudden with a bunch of eggs everywhere. So on to water quality. Of course, gotta make sure that your nitrates and your ammonia are 0. Your nitrites being a bit higher, that's okay. So when wanting to feeding your goldfish, you need to have a balance of prepared and fresh foods. Examples of vegetables or fresh food that you can give to your goldfish are blanched broccolis, carrots, peas, and cucumbers. You can also give them proteins such as cut up fish and like prawns as well. Make sure again, they need to be in a size which is small enough for the goldfish to go inside their mouth, so take note on that. When getting prepared foods for your goldfish, you need to think about the kind of goldfish that you have. If you have a longer body, natural body goldfish like a shabunkin or a comet, then you can give them practically any kind of prepared food under the sun, whether it's flakes or pellets. But if you have a larger body goldfish like a ranchu, like an oranda, like a lionhead, like a ryukin, you need to think about getting them foods which are mainly of the sinking variety. So the reason why sinking foods need to be your priority when you have the larger bellied goldfish is because you want to prevent something that is very common with these guys, and that is swim bladder disease. Swim bladder disease is mostly caused by goldfish always going up to the surface of the water and it's like gulping air. So if you have floating kinds of foods, they'll constantly gulp air and that'll get stuck in their swim bladders, and what you'll notice is that your goldfish will be upside down, alive, but just floating belly up outside of the water. So the best thing you can do to feed your goldfish is to give them a variety. Just change it up every day. Like one day you give them a fresh food, the other one you give them a prepared food. Give a variety of prepared foods as well. Don't just give like one kind of fresh food, one kind of like vegetable, one kind of thing. Mix it up and you'll have a much healthier goldfish at the end of the day. Well, that's all you need to know about goldfish. If you want to set up your own aquarium, we're gonna make a video about that right after this one. Thank you very much for watching, and remember, people, keep swimming.